Okay, so right now is Wednesday on the 18th, and I went back to my video that um, talked about iPad Go from the blossomed lotus flower to midnight clock tower scene. Last time I count 2 days as a group, like 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. So the fifth time of the bell in the movie strike is the scene of the midnight tower clock. So I count it every 2 days because the sound and the movement 2 days. So now, let's see. So at that time is I don't know if it's a coincidence or it's supposed to count differently for different events. So the fifth time it was the beginning of the flooding in California. So now I count it differently. I count it like fifth time. So each time is 1 week. And the fifth week, which is the midnight strike, the clock tower, it's the week of the 19th to the 25th. Again, I don't know if it's a coincidence or I supposed to count in a different way to see different results, like different events. So tomorrow, starting tomorrow, it could be the trigger event. It could be, I don't know. I'm just trying to decipher Satan's plan for this trigger event. Um, so according to the Revelation, book of Revelation, let's see. We are in the tribulation, and then all those chaos is supposed to be created by Satan, right? And his minions. And in order to push the whole world into the new world order, so that's why they create all the chaos. And right now we are at the breaking point that introduce Antichrist, right? The events that lead to the need for the Antichrist to come in the scene. And this trigger event, right now, I've heard that the Cascadia subduction zone in California is at its maximum stress level. I don't know. Let's see. I haven't found exactly the information yet, but like I saw a post from Swift Passage. What's his name? Yes, Swift Passage channel. And so if it's the case, then tomorrow or even tonight, later tonight, is the trigger event will start. Uh, so and then at the same time tomorrow is the debt ceiling voting to see if they will bankrupt the U.S. government or not. So it should be the time. We delay for a long time. We've been delayed in a delay of a few years. I think maybe like since 2019, if not 2019, then it's the 20. So we've been in a delay. I don't know if it curse or not, but anyway. So that's what I'm thinking about. One more thing is this coming Saturday is the 21st, is the last day of the Chinese Year of the Tiger, and Sunday will be the first day of the New Year of the Rabbit. And at the same time, 21 is a significant number, is a time number, so it's 121, right? Then is a their very favorite 21 and 12, 12, 21. So in Enoch calendar is 11th month, 29th day. So again, that's a 911 reference there. In Chinese calendar is 12 month, 30th day. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's see. So for this week is what we are looking for starting tonight. Here's the reference of the midnight clock tower when half of the flag flying is the fifth strike of the bell sound in the movie. So it's now I count it like per week. So this is the fifth week. And so it could be the Hawaii volcano erupt finally and cause the tsunami. And at the same time, the bombing caused the tsunami, right? And 5 always is a number for to representing them because they are the fifth element. So we only have 4 elements, right? Water, fire, earth, and air. But they introduce themselves as the fifth element, which is spirit. So they are the fifth. Here, I don't understand why people keep arguing that, like, we need to look in the events in Israel. I don't understand why, because Israel is just a piece of land, it's a location. It doesn't represent God's people because everybody can immigrate there, right? Just fulfill the immigration criteria. Everybody can become an Israelite. It's Jewish, right? It doesn't mean that that person or that group of people are literally Jewish or Israelites, right? So now, only the 12 tribes are the Israelites, are the God's people. Not because where they from, where they living, is because the bloodline is from Abraham, Jacob. Okay, so if they're not Israelites, they're only Jewish, means laying that they are the citizens in Israel. It's a present term. It's not reference to the location. It's reference to the bloodline, the family tree. We need to look into that. So we're not looking at what's going on in Israel because they are putting on a show there. They want you to believe that everybody lives in Israel are Jewish. And they, it could be they live there, their ancestors lived there since Canaan, right? And they moved from, I don't know, Egypt to there. So they're not the 12 tribes, and 10 tribes lost, spread all over the world. But I believe pretty much the other 2 tribes, some of them probably would have been traveling around the world at the same time, right? But we are only right now the whole majority is the 12 tribes living in different parts of the world, not in Israel, that piece of land, that location. So that's why right now they try to use the potion, the juice potion, that trying to like inject into our bodies and corrupt and transmute that person into one of them. It's a mix, right? Mix human, mix the gene in there. Let's see. And they try to do the testing and find out who is the bloodline. Like who is the Abraham Jacob bloodline. That's why they try to use the like say, oh, you join the ancestry, or is it something 23? I forgot. Like, oh, figure out your ancestors and like draw out your family tree. So they want everybody to give them your DNA and try to check if you are one of the 12 tribes, so that they can use their power to kill you or imprison you and change you into one of them or whatever. But now the God's people is reference to the 12 tribes. The bloodline is not because you're living in Israel. Tomorrow, the debt ceiling, the voting. So this piece of article reference back to 2011 to 2012, the debt ceiling chaos. And again, why they specifically picked 2012 to 2011 to 2012, the transition from 11 to the 12. It's because that's a time ritual here right now. They try to go back, bring everybody's back to 2012. So this time ritual is going to perform tomorrow during the voting. And this piece of news article is the beginning.